Now to our continuing coverage of the Ashanti alert. And last night, just hours before the new year, President Trump signed that legislation into law. The alert is named after Ashanti Billy, the college student abducted from Virginia Beach and later found murdered in North Carolina. That alert will be for missing adults who are too old for the Amber Alert and too young for the Silver Alert. 13 News Now reporter Megan Shin is here. And Megan, you've been following this since the beginning, and a lot of local lawmakers now weighing in as well.
Absolutely. Virginia has a statewide critically missing adult alert, or Ashanti alert, but the federal Ashanti Alert Act makes it so other states can use the alert to save people around Ashanti's age who are missing and endangered. It was a journey for this bill to get to the president's desk in the first place. Now, Representative Scott Taylor first introduced it to the House. It passed unanimously. The Senate made changes, sent it back to the House. They agreed without needing another vote. Then questions over a group of bills made it so the bill finally got the president's signature on New Year's Eve. So reactions from Virginia legislators are popping up across Twitter. Scott Taylor says in part he spoke with Ashanti's parents and, quote, out of this dark tragedy, light and hope will come for families across country in 2019. If you look at your screen, you'll see Senator Mark Warner, who introduced the bill in the Senate, tweeted, quote, some great news with the president's signature tonight. The Ashanti Alert Act is the law of the land. Lastly, Delegate Jay Jones, who originally introduced the state bill in the House of Delegates, says, quote, citizens across America will be safer and Ashanti's memory will endure forever. If a national Ashanti alert is issued, it would go through the Department of Justice. Their team would work with the Amber Alert Network to send alerts to the area where the person could most likely be. Dan?
This is some great news. Now, for those who don't remember, Ashanti is a young lady that was kidnapped by a transient or homeless black man, that she rebuffed his advances, and he kidnapped her, assaulted her, killed her, and threw her body away like she was garbage. And even though there were suspicious circumstances around her disappearance, the authorities did not feel that they should pursue it because she was technically an adult, and they didn't know she had gone away willingly or what have you. Poor sister ended up getting murdered, which is a lot of, unfortunately, this is what happens a lot when we rebuff black men's advances towards us. You get yelled at, screamed at, cursed at, and in these cases, in this particular case, killed. Unfortunately, this was a beautiful life. Beautiful sister had a great life ahead of her. So this, President Trump signed this into law. I mean, I know right now Washington's in gridlock, but I'm at least glad that they all worked together to get this law passed. And then President Trump signed it into law. So what that means, and this is great for a lot of black women as well, not only because the bill has the name of a black woman on it, but there are a lot of missing black women out there. And they're just presumed runaways or people who've gotten up and just got sick of their lives and left. But there are a lot of missing black women out there that nobody's looking for. So hopefully this law will help in that situation, as well as in new cases of kidnapped black women before it's too late for them to be returned to their families. So this is great news, and of all the craziness that's going on in Washington today, they did manage to get a nice bill signed into law. See ya.